Hello everyone and welcome to my The Young and the Restless Soapy Stories channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The Young and the Restless spoilers for Friday, June 6th, reveal that Billy Abbott will face double trouble while Mariah Copeland struggles with her worst fear. Victoria Newman will also find a confidant, so there'll be a lot going on as the week winds down. For starters, Phyllis Summers and Sally Spectra will push each other's buttons, so that'll lead to the conflict between them boiling over. Phyllis may provoke Sally over Abbott Communications' launch delay, but Sally may take jabs right back and doubt that Phyllis will be able to worm her way into Aristotle Dumas' party. Although it'll be tough for Billy to restore any kind of peace, he'll give it a try. Billy will deal with double the trouble as Sally and Phyllis both lose their tempers on Friday's YNR episode. Over with Victoria, she'll make Nikki Newman her confidant as she frets over Cole Howard's condition. Cole could have pneumonia or perhaps something even worse depending on what his upcoming x-rays and rest results say. Next, Mariah will continue to fret over the awful mistake she made on her business trip. It'll keep haunting Mariah, who'll inevitably face more questions from Tessa Porter as the emotional distance grows between them. Although Tessa will want Mariah to be honest so they can work through this, Mariah will struggle over the thought of ruining their marriage and family. That'll be Mariah's worst fear as she faces pressure to come clean. Will Mariah finally admit the truth about whatever betrayal she committed, or will she keep delaying the inevitable? Did Mariah cheat on Tessa, or did something else happen instead? Regardless, Mariah will have a tough time putting on a brave face as she worries about the potential of totally blowing up her life. The Young and the Restless spoilers say Mariah and Tessa have more relationship drama ahead. Do stay tuned for updates on any stunning news and the difficult fallout. The Young and the Restless spoilers for Wednesday, June 4th, indicate Phyllis Summers is set to propose something to Nick Newman. As the two are likely both invited to the Aristotle Dumas shindig in France, could they decide to go together? Sounds like a fun night for the two exes. However, what if they get caught up in the scenery of the region and share a steamy night together? Nick and Phyllis's European vacation. The Young and the Restless spoilers remind fans that Phyllis hasn't been doing too well since being kidnapped by Martin Laurent. In fact, her co-kidnappee, Sharon Newman, suggested that Phyllis go on a European vacation like she did. Sharon, along with Nick, Faith Newman, and Christian Newman, went on a family vacation to Europe to visit Noah Newman, and it changed Sharon's perspective. Sharon encouraged Phyllis to do the same, and while she wouldn't want Nick to tag along, if the two are going to this Dumas party, why not go to France first, and then visit Summer Newman in Italy next? Exes get caught up in memories. If Phyllis and Nick were doing all this traveling together, could they get caught up in emotion? They may also feel nostalgic or déjà vu-ish, especially if they visit Italy first and spend time as a family with Summer. Plus, unlike Sharon and Nick, who had Faith and Christian in tow, Phyllis and Nick will be traveling primarily alone, which means more opportunity for awkward moments of sexual tension leading up to their one-night stand. With that said, if they cross a line, could this also equal a romantic reunion? Could Nick and Phyllis share a one-night stand while in France at the Dumas party? Share your thoughts. Tune into the CBS Soap Daily so you don't miss a moment of the drama, and visit the site often for the best Young and the Restless spoilers, updates, and news. The Young and the Restless spoilers are in for Thursday, June 5th, 2025. In tomorrow's episode, fans can expect Cole Howard to face a health crisis. It's clear that this is something more than the flu, so Victoria Newman will push for a diagnosis. Meanwhile, Kyle Abbott gets into an impossible situation. Keep reading, and let's talk about what is coming up in the next episode of the CBS soap opera. Cole Howard's health crisis. Let's begin with Cole, who attended Nikki Newman's birthday party. However, during the event, Cole began coughing and couldn't seem to catch his breath. Victoria wanted 911 called, but Cole insisted on just lying down. Then, Claire Grace Newman told Kyle that Cole was feeling worse the next morning. So it really sounds like something is terribly wrong. Victoria Newman's pressure. Victoria will insist on Cole going to the doctor and getting more tests done. However, I could see Cole continuing to resist. That could have Victoria calling on Nate Hastings for help. Even though they are exes and Nate is no longer a doctor, I could see him making an exception just to ease Victoria's mind. When Nate examines Cole, he could become alarmed and send them right to the hospital. The other possibility is that Cole already knows he's dying and just couldn't bring himself to tell Victoria and Claire. Kyle Abbott's impossible situation. The Young and the Restless spoilers for tomorrow reveal that Victor Newman will have to make a decision. Kyle offered him $5 million if he breaks Claire's heart. Victor could take the deal, knowing full well that Audra Charles is working overtime to divide Kyle and Claire. It sounds like Victor will take the deal, but he will continue to pressure Audra to make something happen. Read this. The Young and the Restless spoilers. Hookup, confrontation, breakup. 3 shocking events at DeMoss's party Thursday, June 5th, 2025. Fans can also expect Lily Winters to make a promise to Nate. The former doctor will be concerned about Lily going to Aristotle Dumas' party in Nice. Nate will be extremely concerned and has a bad feeling. However, Lily will assure him that she'll be careful. Nate should be a little more assured since Devin Winters will be there, providing support for Lily just in case. Which storyline are you looking forward to seeing the most on Thursday, June 5th, 2025? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. The Young and the Restless spoilers for June 2nd to June 20th reveal some shockers on the horizon. What can fans expect over the next 3 weeks? More drama at Nikki Newman's birthday party, while Aristotle Dumas's true identity is revealed and Kyle Abbott's worst nightmare comes true. Week of June 2nd to 6th, Nikki Newman's birthday chaos. The Young and the Restless spoilers for the week of June 2nd to 6th indicate there will be some highs and lows at Nikki's party, as GC residents continue to celebrate the Newman family matriarch. First off, Claire Newman and Kyle will present a sweet gift to Nikki in hopes of winning Victor Newman over. However, this will just cause the mustache to up his ante where Kyle is concerned. Kyle will present Nikki with a charm bracelet that has all her grandchildren and great-grandchildren's names engraved, with some to spare for future arrivals. While everyone else will believe it was a sweet gesture, Victor will snarl at the gift and be more determined than ever to tear the Claire romance apart and rid his granddaughter of the Abbott. Meanwhile, Cole Howard's health will also take a downturn, which will be a cause of concern for Victoria Newman. Could this be the end of the line where Cole is concerned? He seemed to be doing better, but sadly, this won't be the case. In other news, Chelsea Lawson will draw a line in the sand where Adam Newman is concerned, so this is probably about not trashing Billy Abbott within Newman Media. Plus, Phyllis Summers will have a proposition for Nick Newman, so hopefully this won't land him in any trouble with his other ex-wife, Sharon Newman. Week of June 2nd to 6th, Aristotle Dumas party invites. It sounds like the invites to Dumas party for Friday, June 13th, will continue to make rounds this coming week, and friction will erupt between Sally Spectra when Billy scores one. Sally will believe this isn't the time to head out of town, especially with Abbott.